Hi, I'm Bobby, one of the co-hosts here on Everyday AI Made Simple. Let's dive into today's topic.
Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving straight into how artificial intelligence is practically transforming business, and honestly, why so many companies are getting it completely wrong. Let's separate the hype from the actual operational reality.
But before we get caught up in all the excitement of digital transformation, we have to ask a really difficult question about the massive failure rate plaguing business leaders right now. Research from groups like RAND, Gartner, and BCG consistently shows that between 70 to 85% of enterprise AI implementations fail. I mean, they literally never make it out of the testing phase. That is a staggering statistic. Think about it. That makes failure the statistically dominant outcome for AI investments today.
So, to figure out what's going wrong and how to fix it, here's our agenda. We'll cover the era of digital workers, transforming human resources, the new finance department, smarter business operations, the dangerous pilot trap, and finally, how to actually scale successfully.
All right, part one, the era of digital workers, moving from software to autonomous help. We are officially exiting the era of passive software and entering the era of hiring digital workers. This is a massive, fundamental shift in how we think about tech in the workplace.
So what exactly is a digital worker, or agentic AI, as you'll often hear called in the industry? Well, instead of just drafting an email when you ask it to, a digital worker can analyze a supply chain issue, update your enterprise records, and draft vendor communications all on its own, only asking for your final sign-off. It doesn't just do a single task. It reasons, it plans, and it executes across multiple steps. It's like having a super efficient assistant.
And this is where leaders really need to shift their mindset. You have to stop thinking about deploying software tools and start thinking about managing non-human labor right alongside your human teams. The Copilot era, that was all about passive assistance. You prompt it, it does one simple thing. But the digital worker era is about autonomous execution. You give it a goal and it figures out the necessary steps to get there, acting as a dedicated team member rather than just, a fancy calculator.
Moving on to part two, transforming human resources, hiring and retaining talent faster. Let's see how HR is leveraging these digital workers to completely revamp the employee lifecycle.
Just imagine an HR team entirely freed from constant ticket routing and administrative bottlenecks. Sounds amazing, right? Smart systems are now acting as 24/7 administrative assistants, instantly directing employee inquiries and drastically cutting down ticket volumes. They're personalizing training paths based on an employee's specific role and skill gaps. They're even using predictive analytics on performance trends and engagement surveys to predict which employees might actually leave the company, allowing managers to intervene early and reduce turnover.
Now, perhaps the most fascinating impact here is on fairness. Intelligent recruitment systems are projected to reduce hiring bias by a massive 50% by 2025. When they're properly trained to remove biased language and evaluate skills objectively, AI is proving to be an incredibly powerful tool for leveling the playing field and bringing genuine equity to that early screening process.
And the efficiency gains we're seeing? Absolutely massive. By automating resume screening, scheduling, and early-stage candidate evaluations, companies are slashing their time to hire by nearly half, 40 to 50%, and they're doing this while actually improving the overall quality of their candidates. This frees up human recruiters to focus on what humans absolutely do best, which is building authentic relationships and accurately evaluating cultural fit.
Let's jump into part three, the new finance department, the end of manual number crunching. Finance is experiencing a completely explosive adoption of automation right now, especially for those highly repetitive quantitative tasks. We're talking about a jump from 37% adoption to almost 60% in just a single year across the industry.
The applications here are deeply impactful to the bottom line. Smart forecasting can automatically generate optimistic, realistic, and pessimistic budget scenarios just by continuously analyzing historical data and market trends. Meanwhile, constant real-time monitoring detects complex fraud patterns that traditional human sampling would easily miss. Why? Because the system analyzes literally 100% of transactions instead of just a tiny fraction.
To put this into perspective, mid-sized companies are saving anywhere from 15 to 25 hours a week simply by using smart systems to automate repetitive things like accounting entries and tedious bank reconciliations. That's essentially handing half a headcount right back to the team. By eliminating all that busy work, teams are gaining the breathing room they desperately need to tackle higher-value strategic work.
The key takeaway here is that finance professionals are finally being freed from manual entry. With AI taking over invoice processing and anomaly detection, 70% of CFOs report their teams are moving faster and delivering way more value. The human workers get to shift their focus to strategic growth, complex scenario planning, and margin expansion. It's an entire transformation of the finance function. Okay, part 4. Smarter business operations, coordinating the chaos. Operations leaders are under intense pressure right now to scale output without adding headcount, and AI is stepping right in to coordinate the complex boundaries across teams, systems, and vendors.
Whether you're manufacturing goods or managing global logistics, operations are becoming proactive rather than constantly reacting to disruptions. We're seeing computer vision systems spot microscopic manufacturing defects on assembly lines way faster and far more accurately than the human eye ever could. We're also seeing AI models analyze real-time traffic and weather data to instantly optimize delivery routes and balance out inventory levels.
And the metrics on predictive maintenance are honestly staggering. By monitoring continuous sensor data, things like microscopic vibration patterns or subtle temperature fluctuations, companies like Delta Airlines can predict component failures weeks in advance. That allows them to service equipment before it breaks, practically eliminating unexpected downtime. A 98% reduction in delays is a total game changer for asset management.
But, hey, despite these incredible wins across HR, finance, and operations, we really need a reality check. That brings us to part 5, the dangerous pilot trap, why excitement turns to failure.
We are back to this sobering statistic. Why exactly does this happen? Well, organizations are suffering from a rush to adopt trendy tools without building a solid foundation first. This leads to shadow AI, which is when employees quietly upload sensitive company data to unapproved public tools, creating massive security breaches. Combine that with weak governance and a severe lack of high-quality information, and you end up with pilot projects that work perfectly in a little isolated sandbox, but instantly break the moment they hit the complexities of the real world.
The difference between a failed pilot and actual enterprise value is purely a matter of mindset. On one hand, you have the hype chaser. They're technology first, they buy a trendy tool and go searching for a problem to solve. On the other hand, you have the strategic scaler, who is outcome first. They focus entirely on a specific operational problem, clean up their data foundation, and completely redesign how humans and digital agents are going to work together to actually solve that problem.
Make no mistake, poor data is the root cause of so much failure here. Think about it. If your underlying company information is fragmented across different systems, siloed, or just dirty, the smartest digital worker in the world is only going to amplify those errors. Poor data leads to biased predictions, broken workflows, and massive compliance risks, especially in regulated sectors like healthcare or finance, where strict auditability is absolutely non-negotiable.
So how do you actually survive this transition and become a strategic scaler? Let's get into our final section, how to scale successfully and avoid the pilot trap.
The absolute winning formula here is the 10-20-70 rule, which is championed by top researchers in the field. It shows that the vast majority of your resources, 70%, must be spent on redesigning human processes and training your people. Only 10% is actually about the algorithms themselves, and the remaining 20% goes to the underlying technology and data infrastructure. Basically, if you just buy software and don't fundamentally change how your people work, you are going to fail, for sure.
By following these pragmatic steps, defining the problem, fixing your data, applying the 10-20-70 rule, and starting narrow, you can safely deploy AI across your enterprise. But pay really close attention to step 5, training your team. The critical skill moving forward isn't just writing basic prompts, it's output auditing. You're building a trusted ecosystem where humans step back from repetitive execution and step up into high-level roles of evaluation, strategy, and governance. It's about human creativity safely directing autonomous efficiency.
So I'll leave you with this to really think about. Are you just playing with tech in sandboxes, or are you fundamentally rethinking how your business operates? Because the data is absolutely clear on this. The companies that do the hard work of focusing on human-agent collaboration and strong data governance today are the exact ones who will dominate tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.
That's a wrap. If you want to see more of this type of content, hit the like and subscribe buttons. Then click that bell icon so that you get notified when we post new content. And if you're ready to get serious about making AI your coworker, not just your chatbot, you can get free prompts and a 30-day AI confidence checklist. No sign-up required at everydayaimadesimple.ai. That's where we're building tools, guides, and resources to help you confidently use AI in your everyday life and work. Thanks for watching. Your support means a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.